The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello and welcome. This is TVWAN News. Thanks for joining us. In this edition, Mutuvel on country's funding, OTML to mark 40 years, and PNG to host qualifier. The PNG Customs Service wish to advise the general public that some unknown persons have been using Chief Commissioner David Towe's name to solicit funds from unsuspecting taxpayers. The Chief Commissioner appealed to people who may have information regarding the identity or whereabouts of the imposter to immediately contact Customs. The PNGC has wished to confirm that the Chief Commissioner has received several inquiries and calls from people trying to verify if he has authorized the imposter to act on his behalf. West New Britain Governor Sasindra Mutuvel has yet again made an impassionate statement over the country's funding shortfall crisis affecting many provinces and departments. Mutuvel raised the alarm over the severe funding shortages from the national government for months on end, which has affected West New Britain's operation and threatens to undermine basic services, operation and critical infrastructure projects.
Provincial member for West New Britain, Sasindra Mutuvel, has raised concerns that the West New Britain provincial government has only received 30% of its appropriated funding per the 2024 national budget so far. He said the last funding received was 5 months ago in April. Since then, there has been an obvious absence of further funding, raising serious concerns about how essential services such as education, health, agriculture, law and order, and village courts can continue to function. The total appropriations for the West New Britain provincial government for 2024 was set at 42 million kina, but funds received thus far amount to just 13 million kina. Mutuvel warned that without the release of the remaining funds, many essential services and projects throughout the province will suffer. The delayed funds are critical for the administration grant, primary production grant, public servants leave fares, teachers leave fares, education function grants, transport infrastructure and maintenance, village court function grant, land mediation function grant, and other vital service delivery function grants, all legislated to provide minimum basic services as recommended by the National Economic and Fiscal Commission. Freddie Mo, TVWAN News.
The Kagamuga Urban Health Clinic has received a much-needed boost with the installation of a 30,000 kina solar power kit, thanks to the community initiative sponsored by BSP's Dobell branch. This marks the branch's first community project, reinforcing the bank's commitment to giving back to the communities it serves.
The Kagamuga Urban Health Clinic in Mount Hagen has received a major upgrade with the installation of a 30,000 kina solar power system, a gift from BSP's Dobell branch as part of its first community initiative. The project aims to ensure uninterrupted healthcare services in the region by providing reliable energy, especially during power outages.
Hip hip, hooray!
This initiative underscores BSP's commitment to improving vital services in communities where it operates. Since 2009, BSP has invested more than 300,000 kina in 16 community projects across the country, focusing on health, education, and social development. Highlands Regional Area Manager John Tomba Jr. acknowledged the bank's ongoing support for community initiatives.
For the Highlands region, we've delivered a total of, to the value of, since the inception of community project, we've delivered a total of 2.5 million in the Highlands region alone. Community surrounding community plus to look after these properties, look after these initiatives that Nipla can put in wrong.
BSP's Chief Executive Officer Mark Robinson emphasized the bank's belief in the power of community-driven development and its dedication to supporting health infrastructure.
For BSP, community is at the heart of everything that we do. We are proud that you've let us make a contribution by helping with the modernizing the clinic. We hope as many people as possible will benefit from the clinic.
The installation of the solar power system ensures the clinic can continue to deliver essential health services without interruption, addressing the electricity issues that previously hampered operations. BSP's partnership with the Western Highlands Provincial Health Authority has been pivotal in executing this project, and it reflects the bank's broader strategy to support healthcare and community services. BSP's board chairman Robert Bradshaw also stressed the bank's regional commitment and the need for communities to actively participate in safeguarding these projects.
This is part of our program to do more for the community. More. No community here, no Kagamuga. The challenge at the end of the day, I'm stop on the Yumi, project here, I'm stop law community here, no Kagamuga. So for those in the Kagamuga community, please make sure you look at him.
In addition to the solar power installation, the clinic received a facelift, improving its appearance and further enhancing its role as a key healthcare provider in the region. Carol Kidu Jr., TVWAN News.
Octedi Mining is celebrating its 40th anniversary of operation, marking 4 decades of resilience and excellence in the mining industry in Papua New Guinea. Starting in August 1984 as a gold mining operation by Broken Hill Property, OTML transitioned to a copper-gold mine in 1987. From 2015 to present, OTML is a fully 100% PNG-owned mine.
OTML's journey is characterized by both challenges and triumphs. Throughout its history, OTML has demonstrated resilience in the face of adversity. These include navigating 2 significant droughts in 1997 and 2015, the volatility of the world market, global gold and copper prices, legacy issues of its operations, impact on the Octedi and Fly River systems, and the communities that depend on them. Despite these challenges, OTML continues to remain resilient and has operated successfully by providing economic and social benefits to Western Province and Papua New Guinea over the last 40 years. They include 13.4 billion kina in dividends, 1.4 billion kina in royalties, 10.2 billion kina in tax duties, 1.6 billion kina in compensation, 1 billion kina in CMCA payment, 664 million kina in tax credit scheme projects, investing 146 million kina in education and training of graduates, apprentices, trade trainees, and school and university scholarships, and the world-class operational and environmental mitigation and monitoring measures. OTML remains optimistic in continuing its operations for another 40 years. This is evident in the renewal of its special mining lease to 2042 and the company board's in-principle agreement to extend mine life to 2050. A series of events will be held in November to mark the 40th anniversary celebrations. These festivities will only commemorate the past but also look forward to the future with optimism. Freddie Mo, TV1 News.
Stay tuned, TV1 News continues when we return.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSP Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSP branch today to register now for BSP Mobile Banking. BSP Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
Hey, Tuli.
Cool. Hi, Tuli.
Tuli.
What's up?
Have you guys seen it?
Wait, Tuli.
Bro, it's awesome, man.
Don't lie, really?
Really?
Is it here?
Wow.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SP Lager. Bunyamyumi.
Right across the nation, we eat snack crackers. Emi trubla. All get a young planalapun, only like him snacks crackers. Only make him here, no P&G, one-time lay biscuit company. It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
Welcome back. The Deputy Chairperson of the Constitutional and Law Reform Commission, Mata Kokiva, and the Head Bishop of the Evangelical Lutheran Church of PNG, Jack Urame, were reappointed for a second term as Commissioners of Constitutional and Law Reform Commission, or CLRC. During a small yet significant swearing-in ceremony in Port Moresby recently, the CLRC Deputy Chairperson Mata Kokiva and the Head Bishop of Evangelical Lutheran Church of PNG, Jack Urame, were sworn in as the Commissioners of CLRC after their reappointment for a second term in office by the Minister for Justice and Attorney General, Pilaniningi. They were reappointed for a term of 4 years after their term lapsed on the 28th of August 2024. According to the CLRC Secretary Dr. Mange Matui, Kokiva is appointed to meet the requirements for person with qualification and experience in constitutional law, and Urame is appointed to meet the requirement for person representing the church. Both commissioners are part of the 7-member board of commission led by the chairman, who is the member for Okapa, Sagi Soloma. He said the aim is to have a very qualified board that is a mixture of experienced parliamentarians and specialist private citizens who can provide CLRC with the best possible advice on law reform matters for the country.
And this morning we're very, very happy and excited indeed that 2 of the commissioners that we've been working with for the last 4 years will be taking a pledge to serve the commission and the state for another 4 more years.
The chairman of CLRC, Sagi Soloma, said both commissioners will continue to play a key role alongside the rest of the commissioners in providing strategic advice and guidelines to the CLRC management based on their specialist knowledge, merit, and experience.
We go around consulting people all over our country to bring changes that our country needed, and you provide all the work, and we come sit down and see what the best way going forward. We put them together to make sure that our laws are better looked at.
Salma added that CLRC is committed to ensuring that the best persons are appointed to the CLRC board so that advice provided and the final product of the work of CLRC that comes out after endorsement by the commissioners is of the highest quality and meets international best practices as well as the needs of people in line with the spirit of the Constitution and all national strategic visions of the country. Meanwhile, the Minister for Justice and Attorney General, Pilaniningi, challenged the CLRC commissioners that they have a responsibility to recommend certain laws that can strengthen Papua New Guinea's government system. Niningi said due to the instability of the government, the commissioners have a responsibility to recommend laws that can strengthen the government, especially when it comes to the appointment of a new Prime Minister.
The country cannot progress unless there's a stability in the system, stability that's created by the Constitution. Australia is, Prime Minister is changed by the party system. Likewise New Zealand, or likewise UK, but the houses come to Parliament and we change. But every now and then we're going to change. But there must be a Constitution must show us the way how we're going to replace the Prime Ministers. As it is now, when there's a vote of no confidence, everybody doesn't come to work. Public servants never work. Or the business houses want to invest, they don't invest. Low-hanging fruits, they give excuses. They don't come and invest in our country. We're destroying our country.
The BSP Financial Group's cash agent commissioning initiative is designed to expand banking services to remote and underserved areas by partnering with local businesses and individuals who become cash agents. These agents provide vital banking services such as deposits, withdrawal, and balance inquiries, helping to reduce long queues at branches and improving access to banking for communities far from traditional banks.
The BSP Financial Group's Cash Agent Commissioning Initiative enables small and medium-sized enterprises to serve as cash agents, offering them additional revenue through commission while boosting financial inclusion in rural areas. BSP provides cash agents with financial literacy training and operational support, allowing them to better serve their communities. The program has seen significant growth, especially in the Highlands region, and BSP plans to expand it further into remote areas, making banking more accessible. Teresa Pilamp, the BSP Mount Hagen branch manager, with over 35 years of experience, has been instrumental in driving the success of this initiative. Teresa has helped many SMEs in her community become cash agents, providing them with the tools and knowledge needed to thrive. She highlighted the positive impact on local businesses.
The cash agent establishment is really going to help our people back in the communities, and that is something good, and I appreciate that. As an officer, as a person in the bank or running a bank, I think that's a very, very good initiative bank has come up with, so it can help all our people in the most remote part. We now officially open Sonomaya Trading Cash Agent, BSP Cash Agent. Hip hip, hooray!
One shining example is Ruth Young, a widow and entrepreneur who recently opened her cash agent office with BSP's support. She has been a loyal customer of BSP for over 20 years and expressed her gratitude to the bank's assistance in helping her provide essential banking services as an agent.
Ruth Young has got businesses and she's got an account with BSP. She's another lender. She lends money and she's got a lot of customer base.
Ruth has built a successful business empire, including a hotel, and uses her influence to serve her community. She credits her success to her faith in God, saying she placed all her trust in Him and believed that nothing is impossible with God's guidance.
I put God first. I do, like I've just said, I do projects, I do all these things for the Lord first. I give God first. And then I used to believe in myself. I think that I can do it. I think there's no failure, you see. If men can do it, I can do it.
Ruth's story showcases the profound impact that BSP's initiative is having on both individuals and the community. Terry Longwood, TVWAN News.
Now to an inspiring story of resilience and determination. A small business owner from Mount Hagen has turned his life around after facing financial hardship. With the help of BSP Samuel Manti, cleared his debt and is now a thriving entrepreneur.
Samuel Manti is a local businessman whose perseverance helped him bounce back from financial ruin. In 2019, Samuel's fast food business was forced to close due to road construction, leaving him with over 200,000 kina in debt. But with encouragement and guidance from BSP's Mount Hagen branch manager, Teresa Pilamp, Samuel found a way out.
Well, BSP is focusing and trying to help customers with SME. And this is one of the customers. It was a BNDD customer, like bad debt. He had huge bad debt, but he did not, and he wanted to give up. I said no. I met up with him and I said, no, you will not leave BSP. You will not be a BNDD.
Teresa and her team at BSP didn't just offer words. They provided Samuel with practical advice and encouragement, helping him create a plan to repay his debts and rebuild his business.
I can still remember what Teresa was talking to me in person, and I can still remember what she said to me. She said, "You're too young. You have a long way to go. You can still make it." So time pintu kasi time emugla what me.
Throughout the tough times, Samuel's wife, Samantha, also stood by his side, offering unwavering support as they worked together to rebuild their lives and business.
But thank God that we can come this far and we can start awesome. So thank you to BSP, especially Teresa Pilamp, and give me that strong and we can come this far.
With Teresa's support and a positive mindset, Samuel slowly rebuilt his business, paying off all his loans by the end of 2022. Today, he runs 3 fast food outlets and a restaurant. Samuel's success story now inspires other small business owners, reminding them that persistence, hard work, and support can lead to success.
Life problem always, like, it's not easy for everybody, but encourage me and Muslim, no one give up.
Kaokidu Jr., TV1 News.
This is TV1 News. Sports is next. Stay with us.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSP Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSP branch today to register now for BSP Mobile Banking. BSP Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
Hiya, Mama. You wait then, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic Kagamuga, get up and big smile on face.
energy, the taste PNG loves.
Enjoying life when we're working together, making happy memories that last forever. Hot in talk, young or old, a CLRC family meal we're told. We'll bring out the smiles cause it's our favorite of mine. Tennessee cola, scale rice, don't scale price. Tennessee cola, scale rice, don't scale price. Amber, you like it?
Rugby League is a powerful force that unites Papua New Guinea and develops our youth. Through partnerships with the PNG LNG Kumals, Grassroots Rugby League and Justin Olam, we aim to instill skills to last a lifetime.
I'm community blue. When it's on you walk him, I'm come up community. You must help the community.
When we invest in people, we invest in tomorrow's possibilities.
These two are creeping into your personal space. Why don't we send them packing? Oh, maybe not.
Ding bang ding. Bum, bum. Welcome back. Australian Women's Prime Minister Stettin thumped the PNG side with a 50-0 scoreline this afternoon at the Santos National Football Stadium in what was a one-sided affair. The PNG Orchids coach Tania Norris conceded in the post-match interview that her side lacked way too many points and will be working on their defense leading into the Pacific Championships.
The Australian Women's Prime Minister Stettin exploited the PNG's edge defence, where they found most of their fortunes. Taking advantage of PNG's poor defence, the Australian women ran 44 unanswered points in the first half. They returned in the second half to seal the win. The PNG women's team head coach Tania Norris, in her first time in charge of women's team, was shown she has a lot of work to do before the upcoming Pacific Championships. Coach Norris was quick to point out what went wrong for her team.
We did some really good stuff with the groundwork and our tackle through the middle of the field. We just got to get better on our edges. So for us, it's the start of our campaign. We've got the Pacific Champs we're working towards now, and we just want to keep getting better and better each game and learning more and more about our defensive systems. And I think if we can do that, we're going to be a better team overall. So
credit to their defensive efforts in the second half, where they kept the Australian women to only one try. It was the only positive for them in the game. The uncharacteristic errors from the Tania Norris women cost them the game. On the losing side, debutants Malamak and Delilah Ahose and Belinda Guasamoon put their hands up for the challenge. The rest had a game to forget. Kudos to the debutants who had a baptism of fire. Meanwhile, in the earlier matches, the junior PNG Kumals and Australian schoolboys team drew 22-all in an entertaining match. The Australian schoolboys made a comeback to force a draw at full time. In the other match, the junior Orchids suffered 6 points to 14 to the Australian schoolgirls team. Rex Litter, TV1 Sports.
The opening group matches have been completed on the road to Canada, Mexico and the United States FIFA World Cup 26 for the 8 remaining Oceania hopefuls. Group A action in Suva saw New Caledonia and Fiji strike first, with New Caledonia's side beating Papua New Guinea 3-1 and Fiji edging Solomon Islands 1-0.
Papua New Guinea's loss to New Caledonia in Fiji last Thursday means that PNG will have to make the most of home ground advantage when the FIFA World Cup 26 Oceania qualifiers Group A action resumes in Port Moresby next month. The Solomon Islands plays New Caledonia before PNG entertains Fiji on November 14. 3 days later, PNG meets New Caledonia, with the two top teams in the group qualifying for the semi-finals. The opening matches in Group B concluded in Vanuatu yesterday. The action moves to Hamilton, New Zealand, where the host will face Vanuatu, and Tahiti will play Samoa on November 15. Then 3 days later in Auckland, Vanuatu and Tahiti meet before New Zealand plays Samoa. The semi-finals and final will be held in New Zealand in March 2025, with the winner qualifying directly for the FIFA World Cup 2026. It will be a busy month ahead for the 8 head coaches as they plot their strategies for what will be an exciting conclusion to the group phase of the FIFA World Cup 26 Oceania qualifiers. Susan Oriape, TV1 Sports.
That's it for sports, and now the weather forecast. Regional forecast for the next 24 hours. Southern, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms with areas of rain over Gulf, Central and Milne Bay Province. Mamase, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms with areas of rain over Morobe and inland of East and West Sepik. New Guinea Islands, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. And Islands region, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms with areas of rain. And that ends the news tonight. Have a tough week ahead. Bye now.
The TV1 News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.